Hello, family. Hello, 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 hello. Y'all already know how I do it. Hey, 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 hey. I say spread the love in y'all. Spread the love in the building. Good night, everybody. I hope you're doing. What's up, Lynn? What's up, Lynn? Nia, what's up, girl? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, Samantha. It's the Father in me. Hey, 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 people so fresh. Hey, 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 hey. I tell y'all, unless y'all in the Father, that's the only way you'll know my excitement. You gotta be it. You understand? You gotta know. That's the only way you will feel why I'm always happy 24/7, because I am grateful. You know what it is to know? Like I told you that you cannot die. You know what it is to be surrounded by your brothers and sisters in this big, beautiful chat? Come on, man. Come on. All we got is love in you. All we got is energy in you. So y'all don't expect me to be happy? Y'all don't expect me to be happy? Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, hey. That's why I actually speak louder than words. I'm going to show you all my happiness. Hey. Once again, hope everybody doing good out there. You know, thank you for stopping by once again tonight. Us getting together as a one big family in the body of the Father, you understand? Everybody go and see the prayer requests, want it? Scroll up to the beginning of the chat to see what's going on. So other than that, right now, I just want to thank you guys once again from the bottom of my heart, brothers and sisters, for giving me an opportunity to be amongst you guys, you know, to be amongst the love. I appreciate you guys to the fullest. I love you guys. Now, I know you guys see the picture that I put up for this topic. It's called The Man in the Mirror. Now I want you just to elaborate on that picture alone for a few seconds before we start. Just think about it, you know. Elaborate it for right now, just for a couple of seconds. That man in the mirror. And it's a reason why I actually choose the black and white picture, because that actually speaks volume with that man in the mirror. Like I told you guys in a couple of my videos before, you die in this world when you acknowledge and you identify with your flesh. That's when the Father doesn't know you anymore. That's when you're not alive in the Father anymore. This is when you come into the world of pain. This is when you enter the world of agony. This is when you enter the world of sin, when you identify with this flesh. This is when you enter the world of unforgiveness, hate, deceit, envy, jealousy. All of that comes with the flesh. We fight this every single day, people. Like I say, this is the realm of truth. Whoever don't like it, who don't want the truth, you know we always be real and honest in this channel. So, like we tell everybody, if you don't want to hear the truth and you don't want to feel this love, then take your bag, take yourself and get your ass out the room. Get out the chat. We speaking the truth here. We all about love. We all about unity. We all about understanding. So if you ain't on what we on inside this chat room, then brother Brandon will show you the door. That's just the way it rolls up in here. We don't want no misunderstanding. We don't want no arguing in the comments. Just keep it in the love. Keep it in unity. It doesn't matter where you are in this world. We just trying to seek the truth together. You understand? So back to the topic. We die when we acknowledge with this flesh. And like I told you guys, taken from the desire of this world, it doesn't mean that you don't have to participate in you getting yourself a nice car or getting yourself a nice house. At the end of the day, you have to survive. You have to work. You got to do what you got to do. But don't have no attachment to these things. When you see that because of your truth, because of what you believe in, when you see that you are attacked, and the system decides, and the enemy decides to remove these things out of your life, then you'll find yourself miserable. Why? Because you have attachment to these things. You have attachment to these cars. You have attachment to these houses. You got attachment to these clothes. You got attachment to these jewelry. You have to live with no attachment whatsoever. So whenever the enemy comes, and the enemy tries to remove these vanity things out of your life, you would not care. Because you know why? When you came into this world complete. You came into this world with every single thing that you could possibly need inside of you. You understand? So walking in this truth is not easy, but it is fun. Because when you unite with your brothers and sisters, the love is amazing, the energy is amazing, the knowledge is amazing. The things that you didn't know then, that you know now, it's all mind-blowing, people. It is exciting. You understand what I'm saying? So back to it. We have a lot of people, and I always talk about depression because that is one of the number one things that we all suffer from on a daily basis. And this depression comes with self-identification. You understand? We look for approval from other people. We look for validations from other people. We look for love from other people. We look for people's opinion. If they don't like me, then I wouldn't like myself. If they don't accept me, then I would not accept myself. So, people who have to realize, as long as you keep your identity and you recognizing yourself with this flesh, when people shun you, when people do not acknowledge you, when people do not love you, this is why you fall into depression. And we as humans today, we have this habit where we like to blame stuff on other people for our mistakes, for our problems. I'm sorry to check you right now. Every single thing that you're going through in life right now, it is your decision. If you are on drugs right now, nobody put you on that drugs other than you. If you're hooked on alcohol, it is your fault. If you got fired from your job, it is your fault. Stop blaming people for your mistakes. Take the responsibility once in your life for yourself. Acceptance is key. In order to change, in order to walk in this truth, you have to accept and know that this flesh is your enemy. You did wrong when you was in ignorance. But if you choose to run around it and, oh, because my mommy didn't give me this, this is why I am this way. Oh, because my husband did this to me, this is why I am this way. Oh, because my friend did this to me, this is why I am. Stop blaming other people for your mistakes. You have to take accountability for your own actions. This is why you find yourself in depression. First of all, you have to stare in the mirror. In the mirror. When you stare in the mirror, you have to deal with you. First of all, you have to accept that you did wrong. And when you accept that you did something wrong, then you forgive yourself. Do not hold yourself no longer to that judgment. You forgive yourself in the Father. You confess what you did to the Father. And anybody that chose to remember who you was, do not pay no attention to them. Because Christ said, as long as you believe in me, and anybody who put on the vessel of Christ is a new creature. You have been reborn. You understand? So you have to, like I said, you have to check yourself before you wreck yourself, people. You have to deal with yourself. You cannot show no love the kingdom of truth if you don't know how to love yourself. You can't show no love to Brother Derek if you don't know how to love yourself. You have to love yourself. Block out the world. Deal with yourself. Evaluate yourself, people. Check it. It's like this. In order to understand life, first of all, you got to understand yourself. So when you come to understand yourself, you come to understand life. You know what is life? Life is the Father. Life is Christ. When you come to know life, now you can handle life and go through life without making less mistakes. Why? Because you know who you are. And like someone told me today, if you don't know who you are, then you'll never know where you're going, people. You will never know where you're going. And I want to read the scripture for you guys right now, right quick. This is coming from Matthew chapter 7, verse 5, people. You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye. Then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. So what is this saying us, people? Before you judge someone, before you criticize someone, before you tell someone what to do, how to do it, check yourself. When you correct yourself and you check yourself instead of wrecking yourself, then you can go to other people and you can share your wisdom with them. This is why Christ says, seek ye first the kingdom first. Go to yourself first. See what's going on with you first. When you understand yourself, then you'll understand this life. Then you'll understand how you need to move through this life, people. So everybody was going through depression right now. Anybody who has felt, who had a loss in their family right now, anybody who is going through anything bad right now, I'm here to tell you that nothing inside this life happens for a reason, people. You understand me? Everything happens for a reason. So there is no reason for you to get upset. Why? Because you understand. You walking in this truth, you have to come to an understanding. When you understand, there is no need for you to be angry. But where there is anger, there is lack of understanding, people. So once you commune in this truth, once you know this truth, there is no reason for you to be sorry. I know it's bad when somebody died, but know that, okay, people, let's go back to the Lazarus story. When Lazarus died, what did Christ say? He's not dead, he is sleeping. So you, my brothers and sisters, I'm sorry if you had a death in your family, but know that that person cannot die because that person is energy. You can pray forgiveness on that person's soul for the Father, but rejoice because know that that person is not dead. We cannot die. So you walking in this truth, you having this understanding, so you have to think differently now. You have to move differently now. You have to speak differently now. So when the enemy comes to you and cripple your flesh, you have to allow your spirit to resurrect and strengthen you, brothers and sisters. You cannot fall by the wayside because you know this truth. You understand? You know exactly what is going on. So if you're depressed right now, know that the Father is with you. He has always been with you. You just have to recognize who the Father is, people. The Father is with you, and He will always be with you. But if you don't seek the kingdom and go within, if you don't look past that man that you see in the mirror, then you will never behold the kingdom of the Father, people. So you are going through depression on your own accord, because these are your decisions, these are your choices. So like I say, if you're a woman enough or man enough, take responsibility for once. Know that the Father loves you. Know that the Father cares about you. All you have to do is spend time with yourself, go within the kingdom, confess your sins, and forgive yourself, people, and move on. Don't allow nobody's opinion to dictate to your life. Be happy. Like I tell you, we die when we no longer recognize that childlike spirit, that loving spirit, that forgiving heart, you know, that outgoing heart, that peaceful heart. When we allow that to die, this is when the Father dies in us, people. And then you wonder why you go through life and you feel depressed, you feel angry, you feel like something is missing, because you allow yourself to die. People, if you love to sing, then go sing. If you love to draw, then go draw. If you like to decorate, people, then decorate. Don't allow nobody to kill that spark, that gift that the Father gave you. Because all of us has gift in the kingdom of the Father, people. Me, when I speak, when the Father runs through me, if it ain't about love, people, if it ain't about unity, then it ain't about kingdom of truth, people. This is how I ride for the daddy. You all know I love my daddy, right? This is how I ride for my daddy. If it ain't about love, if it ain't about unity, if it ain't about spreading His knowledge and waking up brothers and sisters, then it ain't of kingdom of truth, people. I don't condone in it. Simple as that. I wouldn't acknowledge it. I wouldn't listen to it. I wouldn't speak about it. That is not my business. My business is helping my brothers and sisters as they help me, so we could strengthen one another. You understand? So we could bring one another and all of us could be on this one single level. I do what I do because I love you guys. You understand? I do what I do because I'm obeying the Father. I speak what I speak because I'm obeying the Father. I'm here for you, and I want you guys to be here for me. You understand what I'm saying? So unless you seek the Father, unless you spread this love, people, unless you spread this unity, then you'll always find yourself in a depression. Let me tell you something. The world out there does not love you, people. Like I've told you before, we live in a world of duality. So when you go out in the world and you identify yourself with this flesh, and you think the world loves you, you want me to tell you what the world does to you, people? When you take a bubble mint gum, the world chews you up. And when that taste goes, you know what the world does to you? Spits you out, people. There is no love out in that world. There is only lust. There is only envy. There is only jealousy. There is no stability out there. This is why you always find yourself in depression. This is why we always find ourselves, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to church every Sunday. I'm paying my tithes. But it feels like the enemy keep crumping down on me, people. Then you need to check your house. Check what's going on within. This is why the things that is happening to you, because you need to check within, people. And that's just the way it is. And it says in 2 Corinthians verse 13 and 5, test yourself to see if you are in the faith. Examine yourself, or do you not recognize this about yourself, that Jesus Christ is in you, unless indeed you fail the test. The Father is in all of us, people. So don't feel bad if you might not be in the position where Brother Derek is when it comes to knowledge. You are just where you are. Don't feel bad because you ain't speaking what Kingdom of Truth speaking, or what Brandon speaking, or what Lissa speaking, you know, or what Samantha speaking. You are where you are for a reason. The Father said that the path is narrow. You have to walk it. It's narrow for a reason. You have to walk your own path. You understand? We all get share in this truth, but we all have a different job to do, people. Nia have her own job to do. Brandon has his own job to do. You know? Mountain Girl has her own job to do. All of us have our own job to do. So you have to find it. Find your gift. Find your talent. Know thyself. And once you come to know thyself, that man in the mirror, what you see, that unforgiving man, that man of jealousy, you understand me? That flesh of disorder, that dysfunctional, nasty meat by, what we call flesh, that will cease to exist, people. You have to take control over your life. And I've told you before, this is how the enemy works. The enemy is a part of you, just as how you are a part of them, people. Any negative thought that you have in your mind, cast it away. Any negative thought that you have in your mind is not of the Father, people. I was driving the day on the road, right? And I had this guy, he cut across me. And when he cut across me, he sticked up his middle finger and he gave me the finger. You know what I did? I laughed at it. He stopped at the red light and I pulled up on the side and I said, brother, it doesn't matter what you do to me. You understand what I'm saying? I say, brother, I love you. It doesn't matter what you do to me. Whether you take this or not, it's all good. Because this is what the enemy does. He tries to provoke you. And when you allow this flesh to take control of you, this is when you find yourself getting out of control. So like I told you, there is a constant battle going on every single day because you have to fight this flesh. It ain't easy, people. It is not easy, people. You have, yes, exactly, I am. You have to forgive them. You have people, you have to forgive them. See, we are being trained into this fleshly system for so long, so it's hard for us to convert. But don't worry. Trust the process of the Father. Everything happened in the Father's time. You understand what I'm saying? Trust the process. Like I say, anything that is negative that enters your mind is not of the Father, people. You have to fight it. Every day you get up in the morning, I know you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, like I always say, because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but rejuvenate your mind. Change the way you think. Like Christ said, when you come into this truth, you are a new creature now. You have to speak different. You have to walk different. It is what it is, people. This is not an easy road. You know, when people curse you, you bless them. When they try to fight you, you rebuke them, but you still love them if they ask for forgiveness. Because how can you be Christ if you do not forgive people? And this is how you find your blessings coming out in the light, people. You understand me? We cannot give up, people. I know, trust me, people, I know it is hard. And this is coming, like I say, I am a young man. I'm only 26. You know the era that we live in today. You know the things that young people are doing today. You understand? So you think that I will fit in with them? I mightn't be cool because I'm not interested in the things that they do. So I'm telling you, I know it is hard. It is hard because it is very rarely that you find a young man, my age, 26, just turned 26, speaking the things that I'm speaking. Why? Because it's rare. This is why, Derek, and this is why it is in the Bible where it says, if the Father doesn't call you, then you'll never know. I was called, people. I ran from it for a while, to be honest, because I was like, Father, how am I going to do this? I don't understand this truth, Father. You know, I was brought up saying I gotta go there and get a fancy car, people. I'm already a handsome looking young man, people. I'm not bragging, but I know this. So I was like, I gotta get this vanity and I gotta get this. This was me back then when I was in the world. But the Father didn't have that plan for me. And every time I try to intervene myself in the world, he would knock it down, people. Knock it down. Down to the friends, down to the women, down to every single thing I try to do in the world, he will knock it down until it get to a point where I had to surrender myself. Because this is what the Father wants me to do. So the longer you run from your calling, people, the harder your life is going to get, the more damage you're going to do to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I said, and I put that picture up, people, you have to face the woman. For you ladies, the men, you have to face yourself in the mirror. You cannot change nobody's life when you fail to correct yourself, people. We all preach this love. We all preach this unity. But after the show, some of us go back and we go back to our normal life. Not loving, not caring. We can't do that, people. When you come into this chat room, when you listen to this love, when you commune with your brothers and sisters, and you leave this room, you have to go there and spread this message. You have to go there and spread this love. You have to go there and spread this unity. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, people. You understand me? I could give a shit about the slavery days, people. This is me now. I'm trying to make a difference now. I don't care if you black or white. It is about now. I love you whether you white, whether you Asian, whether you Caucasian, whether you black. I don't care. I don't identify with the flesh. When I look at you guys, I see my brothers and sisters. I see my spiritual brothers and sisters. So it really don't matter, people. It do not matter any form, any fashion. Love, people. And you got to go out there and do it. I can't do it on my own. Brother Derek can't do it on his own. Brandon can't do it on his own. Samantha can't do it on her own. We cannot do it. Patty cannot do it on her own. We cannot do it, people. We need each and every one of us because we function as a body. We function as a people. And why you should consider yourself special, people, listen to me. You realize that there is a very small few people, and including inside this chat room, and including the Global Witness family, you know, and there is only few of us what are speaking this truth. And Christ said that many are called, but only a few are chosen. Only a few finds the kingdom of the Father. You understand what I'm saying? When you look at the world today, what is the number one religion right now? Christianity, right? The churches, right? You see what I'm saying? Everybody follow this. So, if you really think about it, if the Father is telling you that there is only a few that finds this path and find the truth, don't you think that is something wrong with a religion that is number one in the city and the world, people? Wake up. Think about it. Everybody is doing the same thing. So if everybody is doing that thing, that can't be the Father. Because he specifically told you that there is only a few people that is going to find us, people. Very few. So if you find the world believing in one thing and doing one thing, then you go the next way. Because that is not the Father. He specifically told you that there is only going to be a few people. And you have to think about it. If there is a narrow gate, that is right, Lynn. A very narrow gate. And there is only few people that find it. So every single one of you guys that is in this chat room right now, you are special. Even the people who are not in here, they don't know they're special. That's why they're not in here. If they recognize them, if they were special, then they would be in here right now. But even though they're not in here, they are special. But they fail to realize that. You understand? All my life, as a young man, I was trained in a Baptist church of Westland. You know what they used to tell me? Oh, if you behave rude, if you do this, do that, you're going to burn in hell. You're going to hell. Guess what, people? As I get older, and I understand what hell really means, and I got to read the scriptures, I got to investigate things for myself. Hell, if their so-called hell is fire, right? When I turn on the news and I read the papers, I see little children, I'll always tell you guys this, died in home fire. I've seen people on TV dramatically just burn in house fire, people. So isn't it, if you could burn and fire that up here in this realm, so what makes hell any different? If they're telling me that I'm going to suffer and burn in hell, I see people burning on the side of me. You understand me? I see people getting tormented on the side of me every single day. I see people dying on the side of me every single day. I see people suffering on the side of me every single day. I see people hating one another, even though they know inside they're the same, but because of race, I see people splitting up, murdering one another. Tell me what is worse than this place, people? What can possibly be worse than this place of no substance, of no stability? Huh? What can be worse than this place? There is nothing worse than this place, people. Let me tell you something. And you know, I always give you guys these examples. I don't want, like I said, I don't want you guys, you don't have to listen to me. I'm only trying to spark that spark in your mind. Because like I said, the hardest thing to get us human beings to do is think. I want you to go there and read this information for yourself. I want you to go and see where Kingdom of Truth getting this from. I want you to go seek the kingdom. So when you go and check the Father and you test the Spirit, you will come back and tell me, yes, Kingdom of Truth. You didn't lie. No, because it ain't my words, bro. These words when I spitting at you, they ain't mine, bro. They ain't mine, sister. They the daddy. They the daddy you in. It's not mine. It belongs to the daddy. So if you don't know the daddy, you need to get to know the daddy. You better get to know the daddy. Sister, get to know the daddy. Because if you don't know the daddy, then you'll never understand how the daddy loves. You'll never understand how the daddy moves, people. You will never know the daddy. So you got to get to know the daddy, people. Seek the kingdom of the Father, and all of these things will be added on to you. Simple as that. When you know who you worship, when you know who you pray to in the night, when you know who will go to war with you, when you know who is always with you, you will not be afraid. Why did you think Christ said that, hey, I am not of this world? Because if I was, then you would have seen my angels down here to come get me. They would have wrestled for me, boy. You all don't know who I am. This is not my kingdom. If it was, then y'all would have see how the daddy is carry on. Y'all would have see how the daddy is move. But I am this world, you know. Y'all do what y'all got to do. But like I say, people, you have to forgive. You have to spread the love. You have to spread the unity. And like I tell you, you would see the difference. You would see the enemy try to break you down. You would see the enemy try to attack your life when you start speaking this truth. When you start speaking this love. When you start taking up for people who cannot defend themselves, who you don't even know. You will see the enemy attack you in multiple ways, people. That is how you know you're doing the right thing. Because we live in the world of duality. Like I always say, so when the truth came down here and you are living this truth, expect people to attack you. You know, expect that. We still have places in the United States right now where racism is still alive. If they see a black brother and a white brother walking, hey Brandon, if they see me and you walking together, they might attack me. You understand? They might attack me. But this is the mentality that they want to keep us in, people. You have to dismiss this. Anybody would come to you and they want to speak about the past, how the world was. They want to live in the past, how it was. Dismiss that confirmation. Dismiss that, people. We live in here now in this era. We need to do something now. We need to change now. We need to spread the love now. We need to let people know now. We need to help now. The only power that you have right now in this world to give a giving hand to the Father is now. Not tomorrow. Not yesterday. Now at this particular time, wherever you is in this world, right now. This is the time. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You don't have to wait till tonight. Like I tell you guys, every time we gather together inside this chat room, whether it's with Global Witness, whether it's with Kingdom of Truth, whether it's with Brandon or wherever you gather, the Father is here. The Father is now. Christ is here. You can accept Him now. You can get to know Him now. Everything can happen right now, people. Time do not exist in the realm of the Father. Time is an illusion. Death is an illusion. These things that you were thought inside this world is a lie, people. They tell you that you could die. You cannot die, people. You can go and read this information for yourself. You don't have to listen to me. But Kingdom of Truth is telling you that you can never die. You understand what I'm saying? You are eternal being. You are energy. Energy can never be destroyed. Only transferred, never be destroyed, people. You are part of the source. And like I told you guys, the power is in you. Fellas, a woman will never become beautiful until you say she's beautiful. Ladies, a man can never be handsome until you say he's handsome. Ladies, your car can never say, you can never, if the car doesn't look good to you, then that car will never be good to you, people. You have the power. So stop surrendering your power onto these vanity. Stop storing your riches here on this earth, because you will only discipline you. You will only disappoint yourself, people. The Father tell you, if you put your hands and you put your love, you put your everything in the trust of this flesh, it will fail you, people. Read it in the Bible. Wake up. Read. It will fail you. Do you know what will is? Not might. Not maybe. He told you that it will fail you, people. The flesh will fail you. Do not put your trust in the flesh. Do not put your trust in no man. Kingdom of Truth cannot save you. I can't give you your salvation. I can lead you to the door. I can give you the truth, but I cannot save you, people. You have to save yourself. You have to look in the mirror and recognize the enemy, and the enemy is you, people. Listen to me, and I can run this back to you right now. You wonder why, and I will always say this because this question has always come up in many disbelievers' mind. If the God's so powerful, why He don't just snap His finger and end this all? You know, if He is so perfect, if He is so great, why don't He just snap His finger and just get rid of the devil, get rid of the evil one, get rid of this world? Why don't He just come for us? You want me to answer that question for you guys? And this is why I put that picture there on this video. You know why the Father cannot save you, people? Listen to your brother right now. Go inside your bathroom or wherever you have a available mirror, and you look inside the mirror and you repeat this. Father, why don't you save me? Why don't you come and help me? Why don't you just snap your finger and just come collect me out of this miserable place? Now watch this. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? You see you, right? When you speak, who do you hear? You hear you, right? You are the Father, people. You are of the Father. Help can never come to you because you refuse to recognize who you are, people. You are living in ignorance. So the ignorance of the Father is the gateway of all evil. So help cannot come to you because you refuse to help yourself. You asking yourself to help you. When you go inside the mirror and you speak and you show your love, you show your appreciation, or you ask for help, you are speaking to you people. You cannot help yourself if you don't go inside and recognize who the hell you are. This is why the Father cannot save you. Because you don't, if you keep looking at yourself outside of the Father, if you keep looking at yourself separate from the Father, then you will never be saved, people. Because of your ignorance of who you are. This is why you sleep. This is why you slumber. This is why you suffer. This is why you're sad. This is why you're depressed. This is why every disease, all these things has happened into you right now, because people, you have to believe it and speak it. This is how the daddy works. Hey, I'm telling you people, this is how the daddy works, people. If you don't understand that the daddy is with you, then the enemy will trample over you. Why? Because you have given your power on to the enemy, people. You have to recognize that when you speak with authority. You don't speak to ask. When you speak because you know. Like I tell you, you could read the Bible 24/7. You could read it every day. You could listen to me talk every day. But you know what matters? You have to understand. If the Father don't render that understanding to you to unlock that encrypted file, I don't care how much information you read, you will never understand, people. Never. I haven't went to church to learn what I learned. I didn't went to college to learn what I learned. The Father gave it to me. Think about this. We all on our cell phones. We all on our laptops, right? We have a wireless connection that we can't see that is rendering information inside of these devices, right? So why don't you think my daddy cannot hook my wireless settings up to him and render the information to me, people? Huh? Can you see your wireless connection? Can you see your laptop or your phone or your computer receiving information? No. So you wonder where I get my information from? I getting it from the daddy. That's who I getting it from. Huh? I getting my information from the daddy. Just so your phone and your device get hooked to your wireless network, I am connected to source, people. There is no need for me to read certain books. This is how powerful the daddy is. And I will defend him. And I will speak and utter these words off my tongue because he puts it in my mind. Sometimes I don't understand the things that comes out of me. When I look at myself speaking, I wonder who this person is, but I recognize that person. Why? Because I recognize that voice. I recognize the words. And I know exactly who it is, people. Ask yourself this. Suppose they take every Bible off the shelf in the entire world. What would you do? How would you know the Father? If they destroy every single information that will ever lead to the Father, tell me, how would you know him? Then what would you do? So then you should wake up out of this illusion. Stop putting your trust in these books. Stop putting your all in these books. Seek yourself, people. Go within. Dive in deep. Dig inside here. This is the only way you will understand what I'm saying, people. You have to go in here. Do not depend on no book. Don't depend on no man. Don't depend on me. Don't depend on Brother Derek. Don't depend on nobody for your salvation, people. You got to go to the Father for yourself, people. For yourself. There is no reason for you to go in the building and jump up and down like you damn crazy and thinking you getting the Holy Ghost. There's no need for that. The Father is humble. The Father's in secret. Get your ass and go in your closet. Go inside your car. Go drive off to the beach. Go somewhere quiet. Get away from everybody. Get away from this reality and speak to the Father, people. You don't need nobody, because why? Everybody is you and you are everybody, so you don't need nobody because everybody is already with you wherever you go, people. Boom! We all are one. You understand me? And it's so hard for people to understand this type of language. It is so hard for people to understand this type of truth. It's because they have been embedded in lies. Like I told you, Christ specifically told you guys about the lion pens of the scribes, people. Man wrote the Bible. Man wrote the Nag Hammadi scriptures. Man wrote the Dead Sea Scrolls. Man wrote every single information out there, people. But you can find the truth in a lie. Why? Because we live in a world of duality. One cannot exist without the other. In order for them to tell you a lie, they have to tell you a truth, people. In order for them to let you know that there is up, they have to let you know that there is down. In order for them to let you know that there is love, they got to let you know that there is hate. In order for them to let you know that there is a smile, they have to let you know that there is a frown, people. This is just the way it works down here. And once you understand that we live in a world of duality, truth will be revealed to you, people. Every single thing inside this world have an opposite. Like I tell you, the God of this world, why in the Bible they didn't tell you guys about their spiritual being? Why in school they don't teach the children about their spiritual being? Why the scientists don't teach human mankind about their spiritual being? What is the opposite of the flesh again? The spirit, people. So what about the spirit? You want to educate me about my flesh, what's going to die, but educate me about the power. Educate me about the frequency. Educate me about the energy. And educate me about Tesla, No, you hide these things from me. You ain't put them in the book. You ain't publish them. You try to burn them. You try to destroy them. Every single, you put them in the Vatican. You lock them up in the library. Christ said, you dirty, stinking scribes, you know the truth. You know the door. You are afraid to enter and you are afraid to allow people who want to enter, people. Come on, listen. I don't want you to believe that they don't know. They know. They know, people. They know. Stop putting your trust in these presidents. Stop putting your trust in these governments. They do not care about you, people. They only care about you when election time comes, so they could get you to vote for them, so they could go back in there and do the same shit. It doesn't matter what Obama do. It doesn't matter what Trump do. Every last one of them have the same damn agenda, people. The game don't change. Only the faces. This reality don't change. Only the characters. As the next one gone in this world, a next one is born, people. This is how the game works down here. It don't change. It do not change. There is nothing new under the sun. So where do you get a black president, people? Where do you get a white president? The agenda stays the same, people. Think. Think, people. Wake the hell up. Wake up. I'm sorry to tell you, for all of you, my black people out there who thought that Obama actually did something, he did nothing, people. He didn't do shit. All he did was fulfill the system. All he did was fulfill what they wanted him to do. Trump come in the picture. Trump is pushing and sinking the gas pedal and doing more. It don't matter when you people are going to wake up that the government is not for you because you have forgotten your power. You are ignorant. You are ignorant. Like I told you, there is no way in hell a prime minister, a president of any country should be dictating to the damn people. The people dictate to the prime minister. Why? Because we vote for their ass. We put them there. So you can come and you can dictate to me. And we put you there. People know your power. Wake up out of this ignorance. Wake up out of this slumber. This is a time where either you black, whether you white, you should come together and take control of your life. Why? Because each one of you have families. Each one of you have loved ones. Each one of you have children. This is a time for you to come together, people. But as long as you sit down and live in ignorance and don't know that you have the power, and without you guys voting, they will never be where they are, then they will always take advantage of you. So I don't want to hear none of y'all complaining about Trump. I don't want to hear nothing. You know why I don't want to hear your shit? Because you put him there. You know the solution. You allow it to happen. You sitting down and just complaining. Everybody know the solution, but nobody have the balls to say what needs to be said. Nobody have the balls to do what needs to be done. So if you ain't about this, then shut the hell up. If you don't want to change it, then shut the hell up. Stop complaining. Because complaining gets you nowhere. If you ain't got the balls and the drive to do what needs to be done, then shut up. Simple as that. Like Bob Marley said, how long, how many times it can take for us to sit whilst we watch our brothers and sisters go out there, fight for love, fight for unity, and watch the system just kill them? How much more of them get to come and try to fight for us while we stand there and watch them die? Huh? Why? Because you don't know who you are and you're afraid to die? You need to check yourself, fool. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Huh? Ain't no fear in Global Witness, buddy. Ain't no fear in Kingdom of Truth. There is no failure. Why? Because we know the daddy. We know the daddy. We know the daddy. The daddy never leaves, buddy. You can do whatever you want to do to me. You can say whatever you want to say to me. It don't matter to me. You can call me a Satanist. You can call me a devil worshiper. You can call me whatever you want to call me in the book. But I still love you people. Why? Because I know who you are. And I know who I am. And I know who the daddy is. So I don't care. You know what my currency is? You want to know what my currency is? My currency is the daddy. Picture the daddy. That's a big symbol in the back of me right now, guys. You know, like a big symbol and a exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. The daddy. That's my brand. That's my invisible brand when I walk around in this fleshly body. That's what I carry with me 24/7. I wear that on my back. Huh? I walk with that with pride. I speak with that with pride. You understand? This is why Christ tried to told you and explain to you, listen, you have to take off your garments and trample on them like a little child. That means do not be ashamed, people. And this is why I said the man in the mirror. When you wake up out of this slumber, when you wake up out of this ignorance, be ashamed no more, people. You understand what I'm saying? You are no longer bound by the shamefulness of this flesh. Because you knew and you know now that you have been misguided. You know that you have been mistreated. You know that you have been misjudged. Every single thing you did in the past, do not worry about it. Confess it to the Father in your mind. Let Him know that you are truly sorry. Let Him know that you feel that in your heart. And take off your clothes and you just take it off. Get rid of it. Put it on the ground and you just trample over it. It don't matter what nobody say about you. They cannot embarrass you. Why? Because you know that you are dwelling in filth. This flesh, whatever you do, it don't matter. Like I tell you, the enemy can never come to you and tell you what you are doing. He only can tell you what you did. He only can blackmail you on the things that you did. He only can make you ashamed of your smoking habit or your drinking habit. Things that you did. You understand me? This is how the enemy works. This is the only way he can blackmail you and destroy you, people. But you have to smile and say that when I came to know the daddy, I was a new creature, a new being, and I got a brand new family. So it doesn't matter what Brother Truth did in the past. I really don't care. You understand? Whatever they go and dig up my past with me, yes, I did some things, but I do not care, people. That cannot offend me. That cannot make me ashamed, because there is no shame in me. Only glory because the Father is within me. I don't give a shit about what I did. I only care about what I'm doing. I don't care about where I was. I only care about where I am. I don't care who I was. I only care about who I am today, people. And this is what you need to know. This is how you need to feel. Love, unity, forgiveness. You understand me, people? Love, unity, forgiveness, peace, righteousness. All of these aspects are of Christ. All of these aspects are of the Father, people. You understand what I'm saying? You walk with wisdom. You talk with wisdom. You dance with wisdom. You eat with it. Whatever it is, just let your light shine, people. And what I'm telling you about converting your energy into positive energy. I'm telling you this from experience. Every time you feel that negative energy coming amongst you, every time you feel a disruptful thought, a negative thought, find a happy song. Sing the happy song. Say in your mind, enemy, I recognize you. You are not of the Father. Dismiss yourself from me. You understand what I'm saying? Sing a happy song. Raise your vibration. Turn that thought away. Yes, you want me to tell brother, sister, or whatever it is, you want me to hate them, but no, I will not do that. I'm not going to bed angry. No, I'm not do that. That is not of the Father. Change it around and you pour out love, and I bet you in the matter of 2 minutes, your vibration will be raised. And I'm telling you that from experience. You understand? I don't want you to feel that because I'm speaking this truth, I don't get tests, people. I get tests every single day. I get tests every single day, just like you guys. I go through tribulations every single day, just like you guys. I have these desires, just like you guys. I am fighting just for you, but you know where I find strength? You know where I find strength? In my family. When I see you guys, you know, when I commune with you guys strengthen me, you know. The love that you guys share, it is contagious, people. This is why I am always happy to come to you guys. Even when I am sleepy or tired and I don't feel like doing it, I want to do it. Why? Because I know the energy that I'm going to get from you guys and the energy that I'm going to give. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. We might not have met in person, but there is no need for that. Why? Because in the beginning, it was only mine. I see you guys. I feel you guys. I live with you guys. I vibe with you guys. Why? Because energy is contagious, people. This is how it spreads. Just how you guys could see me on this computer screen from miles away. I feel your love. I feel your energy from miles away, people. I love each and every one of you in this chat room right now. You understand me? I would do anything for you guys. If I could assist, if I could help, I will do it. Why? Because I have no more attachment to this world, people. None whatsoever. So any brother and sister that is in need, and if I got it, then you got it. Together we stand. Divided we fall, people. We have to unite. We have to love our brothers and sisters in this place. You understand what I'm saying? There is no racism here. I don't care if you're gay. It doesn't matter to me. That's your life. When I see you, I see the Father, that spiritual being that resides in you. You understand what I'm saying? You are in charge of your own salvation, like I tell you. However you choose to live your life, that is with you and the Father. I have no reason to judge you. You understand? As long as I know I'm spreading this love, I'm spreading this truth, I'm spreading this unity, then we will be one, people. You understand? We are in the position that we are in today because we have lack of love, lack of compassion. Parents are there, especially the female parents who have men as their sons. Let your son know that it is okay to cry, people. Let your son know that it is okay to show affection, people. Let your son know that love is a foundation. It doesn't matter what his so-called friends say. It doesn't matter what the words say. Why? Because your son came here because of love. So you have to root that in when it comes to men, specifically young males, and like myself, you have to root that heart chakra, awaken that inside them. You have to let them know that love is the most powerful frequency ever. You understand what I'm saying? Root that love in them. Let them know that it is okay to cry. It is okay to cry, baby boy. Let them know that. You understand me? We have too much of our men today dying senselessly. And then especially our young men. There is no need for you to go there and act like you tough, brother. There is no need for you to go there and act like you cool. You are already cool. You understand what I'm saying? You are already loved. There is no need for you to fit in the crowd that you do not fit in. Do not try to fit into this world. Let this world try to fit in with you. So we really have to attack our men today, ladies. Why? Because we are losing too much of them. at a rapidly speed. We are losing a lot of young men today. You understand what I'm saying? So reach the brothers, sisters, because we listen to you. You understand? You sisters have the power. Whatever you say, we will listen. You understand what I'm saying? You sisters get the power. So we have to reach our young brothers, reach our men. You understand? We have a lot of men suffering today from depression. You understand? We have a lot of men suffering today for loneliness. All of these things, men, women, because this is how we grew them up. We told them, shut up. Don't you cry. Be a man. You got to be tough. But we never taught them how to love. So now, the way that we taught them, they suffering, people. They are suffering. It doesn't matter. You have men who are 30 and still suffering. Men who are 40, 50 still suffering. Men who are in their late 20s, early 30s still suffering. Because of that lack of love, ladies, you got to give them that love. And this is why we have black males especially on the streets doing what they're doing. They look for love other places. They look for love in the darkness. This is how the enemy gets them. Do not turn them away. Give them love. Give them love, people. You understand what I'm saying? Without love, every single thing is corrupt. Every single thing is chaos, people. Remember that. So reach your brother. Tell the brother that you love him. Share love with the brother. Let the brother know that it's okay to cry. Because we men, you know, we have this thing where when we going through things, we don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know how to cry, you know, because this is what the ladies taught us. We have to be strong for you, you know. But you got to let them know, brother, I'm here for you just as much as you are here for me. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. If you need to express yourself, express yourself. And once the men regain the feminine aspect of the father once again, once that love grows back inside of them once again, watch the change, sisters. Watch the daddy work. As long as they allow the daddy to enter the hearts of them again, watch the daddy. Watch him work. So, thank you guys for coming out once again. You know I love you. And I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Like I say, you guys bring joy to my heart. You just make me feel so good. You understand? You don't know, I love to be surrounded with you guys. I can't wait to actually speak with you guys face to face. Speak to you guys in the flesh. I know it's going to be a hell of an experience. It's going to be a hell of joy. I'm going to love it, you know. Just to meet you guys face to face, I'm going to love it. So, me and Brother Derek supposed to be doing a show on Thursday. So you guys keep your eyes open for that. We'll let you guys know what's going on before Thursday by tomorrow. So keep an open mind when it comes to that. So me and Derek should be on the show by Thursday, you know. So we keep you guys informed with that. And if I have any questions about it, my email is up there inside my info box. And you could reach me, or you could talk to Brandon or Samantha or Patty. You know, you can reach them and they should let you know what's up. So everybody, thanks for watching tonight. I love you guys. One love, one unity, like I always say. Get to know the daddy, people. This is the daddy show. We speak about the daddy. We spread the daddy love. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the daddy. Y'all know how I go with my daddy, you know? But love you guys. Love each and every one of you. Love, respect, unity. That's the only way things are going to change. So see you guys